Hi, it's Dan Hayden with Kate's Service Company. Are you considering a new furnace? It's an important decision that will affect your home's comfort and utility costs for the next 20 years. Not only do the new furnaces come in different capacities and efficiencies, the cost differences can be significant. Furnaces can range anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000. What's the difference between these systems? I'm going to discuss what makes a furnace efficient, what drives that cost up or down, and I will share with you that terminology that will help you be better informed with your purchase. So let's get started. The first thing you need to consider as it relates to the price is AFUE. What is AFUE and why is it important? AFUE is annual fuel utilization efficiency. AFUE measures heating efficiency. This is determined by the amount of heat your furnace produces to how much energy that furnace requires to produce that heat. Think of it as miles per gallon. Wonder how efficient your furnace is? Take a look at your flue. Is it a metal flue or a plastic flue coming out of the top of the furnace? If it's a metal flue and it's over 25 years old, it could be 70% efficient. If it's newer than a 25-year-old, it's likely 80% efficient. If you have a plastic flue like we have here, it's 90% efficient or above. What does that mean? A 90% AFUE furnace produces 90% of the energy from the fuel that becomes heat, allowing only 10% loss through this flue. An 80% furnace allows 80% of the energy used to produce heat, allowing only 20% of the energy to escape through this metal flue. The second thing you need to understand about furnace cost is size. Obviously, the larger the furnace, the more costly it is, but there's other things to consider. How do I know what size furnace I need? Well, a qualified consultant will size that furnace according to your home's load requirements. After it's determined what size your home needs, there are further considerations. The third thing to consider is staging. What does the term staging mean? Furnaces have additional features to consider when buying a new system. Staging's one of them. Most furnaces, 10 years or older, are likely single stage, probably likely what you have in your home now. Let's say your furnace is 100,000 BTUs of heat. A single stage heat system delivers 100% of that 100,000 BTU capacity every time the thermostat calls for heat. It does not matter if it's 20 degrees out or even 55 degrees out, it still delivers that full capacity. Do you need 100,000 BTUs on a 55-degree day, or you could probably heat your home with less? A two-stage furnace will operate at 40% less capacity than a single-stage furnace, giving you more accurate comfort using less fuel. This helps eliminate drafts and hot spots in your home. You know, there's even a more efficient product to consider. It's called a modulating furnace. This is the ultimate comfort system. A modulating furnace takes staging to a whole new level. It will ramp up and down in increments of 10%. Think of it as you would a dimmer switch on a light. It will go up and down in capacity as much as 7 times, creating the ultimate comfort and savings. Well, we have been discussing staging, how efficiency is determined on a furnace. Well, there's more. Furnaces drive heat with a blower motor. That motor you likely have in your existing furnace is a single-stage blower, meaning that blower capacity is on all the time. This can create a lot of cold spots and drafty rooms in your house. Just like the new furnaces, the blowers have improved as well. The blower is the hardest working mechanism in your furnace, and it uses a significant amount of electricity to provide that heat. The blowers come in multiple designs that match up with the new technology of the newer furnaces. There are several types of blower. The first is likely what you have now, a PCS single-stage motor. This is the costliest to operate and does not communicate with the furnace heat to match its capacity. An ECM motor is a much more efficient blower, saving as much as 25% on your electric furnace usage. The ultimate blower, however, is the variable speed blower. Remember, we have been discussing staging furnaces. The motor accommodates that stage by ramping up and down to meet that capacity of that furnace. This is a significant cost savings in operation to your new furnace and delivers the ultimate comfort. To summarize, the cost of a furnace can vary greatly and is dependent on 4 key components: AFUE, size, staging, and the blower motor. Make sure when comparing bids that these are elements that are apples to apples. Again, furnace can cost $3,000 to $10,000, and the things that we've been discussing here are the things that drive that price. Ask the right questions from your comfort consultant. This will lead you to having an accurate comparison and purchase the right furnace for you and your family.